Eureka!
Traveler, Paimon Sitlali. Perfect timing. I've located the captain.
Really? That's great! We also just took a peek at Auroron's memories and just... all with his granny's permission, of course.
Calm down, Paimon. I'll take it from here.
So the captain was searching for the source mechanism to reconstruct the ley lines. If his plan is already in motion, that means he knows exactly how to accomplish his goal. We have to stop him.
Is reconstructing the ley lines a bad thing?
Yes. It's not a simple fix. It would mean sacrificing nearly everything contained within the current ley lines. Very similar to the price of using it. If he activates the mechanism, it's all over. We need to mobilize our forces as...
But what forces do we have?
Kanich, Shilonen, you two, and myself. All other warriors are working to push back the Abyss on the front line.
But that's barely any people! Not to mention you lost your power and...
That won't help us with the captain, I'm afraid. In any case, the Masters of the Nightwind are in urgent need of manpower. Sitlali, I was hoping you could head back and help defend the trial.
All right. I understand where I'm needed. I'll head out right away.
Don't worry about your grandson. We'll figure something out for sure.
I'll leave him to you all then.
All right. Back to the matter at hand. I don't believe defeating the captain needs... Let me grab Shilonen and Kanich, then I'll tell you my idea. As you all know, Auroron is working with the captain and we need to stop their plan. The captain is a formidable opponent, but that shouldn't deter us. In any case, a head-on confrontation... Their plan hinges entirely on a single element, the source mechanism. If we leverage our forces, we can destroy it, and we'll head out together. In the event that a confrontation becomes inevitable, I'll stall the...
I agree with Kanich. The two of us can handle it.
Listen to my plan first. Kanich, I want you and Ahau to launch an assault from the front and break through. The captain won't be on the front lines. As a seasoned warrior, he'll be stationed in close proximity to the device to ensure its protection. No. The purpose of the frontal assault is to gather the Fatui forces in one place. That way, it's easier for the rest of us to avoid them. Shilonen, I need you to do what your tribe does best, and dig a tunnel from the outskirts of the ruin. Once... Exactly. The Traveler and I will join her as well. No one can create a distraction better than you, Kanich, not even myself. By combining our strengths, we just might manage to break...
Understood. Then we should, head out now. Just promise us you won't do anything reckless. You cannot face the captain straight on unless you have... You mean everything to us. Losing you would be the worst possible outcome.
Thank you, everyone. You have my word. All right, this is the place. Their tunnel must be behind that gathering of Fatui.
Any of the nearby mountains could be a good infiltration point, but if we want to stay under the radar, we should approach from...
There are only a few Fatui stationed around the perimeter. We should take care of them first so they can't alert anyone.
Hey, don't get too close. Kanich is handling things over there.
Gotcha.
All right, that's done. Let's head to the foot of the mountain.
What do you think, Shilonen? Is this a good spot?
Yeah, looks good. We'll take it from here.
I can see the inside!
Perfect. We'll keep going. The rest of you should head back. Things are about.
All right. Please, take care.
Just what will we come across this?
The Fatui wouldn't concentrate all their forces in one place. There's sure to be guards on the inside, so stay sharp.
Oh, nice job smashing those rocks, Moika. You look super cool.
Ah, that was some expert level rock clearing, even by my tribe standards.
Busted.
That must be the Fatui tunnel over there. We should steer clear and approach from the side. This spell is from the Masters of the Night Wind. It's Auroron's doing. They're probably...
Take it easy.
These wheels are relics from ancient times. We should try to restore them.
These mechanisms probably control that wheel, right? Let's give them a try.
This must be it.
There they are.
Oh, the captain's here too. Perfect. Looks like they focused their defense.
Oh, they're here.
I thought the Pyro Archon would choose a frontal assault.
It doesn't matter. They're too late anyway.
Stop!
It's too late.
We need to turn it off!
I won't let you do this!
The sound of Lament?
What was that sound? It was like a piercing cry.
Now's our chance to turn off the device. Oh, Auroran? How did he just... His movements have gotten a lot faster. Was Auroran always this good in battle?
This ends now!
Huh?
Something's wrong.
You are not Auroran. Who are you?
What?
You.
So, you still recognize me, Commander? I'm glad. Although, I believe you have some more...
We did it!
You see? You indulge your sense of honor for just a moment, and now you've lost your chance.
His voice is completely different. Is someone in
Stop worrying about other people's survival, about their losses and sacrifices. You just need to win. That must be why I've... Please finish what you set out to do, Commander.
I didn't expect to see you here, but I have to disagree. Abandoning one's comrades is not the way of a warrior.
Why do you care about a doomed man? I know you can see it. He's already close to death. After all, his soul has been incomplete from the start.
Oh, someone said I'm close to death. Is it because of that noise just now? The piercing cry came from underground when I... What's down there? Natlan's ley lines must be hiding some... Am I dying? Oh, no. It's too soon.
Ah, Auroran, it's you. What'll it be today? Oh, why the long face? Don't tell me you still haven't let that go.
I heard everyone wanted me to be the savior.
Savior? Ha! Sounds nice, doesn't it? But, does such a person
Auroran, is that you? Oh, here, have a seat. Let Granny... Can I get you anything else? Some grilled meatloaf, maybe? Ask for anything you want.
What about those spiced rub mushrooms you made me last time, Granny Kuimi?
Ah, you liked those, did you? An outlander taught me that recipe, actually. A merchant, to be exact. Never thought about going into business yourself, my boy. You could travel all over.
Our Auroran? A merchant? He's far too honest for that line of work.
Well, at least an honest merchant like him wouldn't prey on old-timers like us.
Everyone said a true savior does not really exist, but then... why did my birth open the door to the possibility? Maybe I don't need to sacrifice myself, but surely everyone is born for a purpose. So, what's mine? If I had succeeded back then, would the world have become a better place? What's the meaning of my
Done spacing out, Auroran? Did you finish your homework?
Yes, Granny, it's just... will learning all this really make me as strong as you?
Of course not. I'm a special case. Other shamans study their whole lives without reaching a fraction of...
Because you're a genius, right?
You could say that. Or maybe I've just been alive longer than the rest of them. It's rude to bring up a woman's age. Never do that again. No matter the...
I wasn't the one who...
Anyway, class is canceled tomorrow. Go have fun.
What about my homework then?
Do what you want. What use is it being as strong as me anyway? You've seen how the tribe treats me. They're all afraid. I try to go about my business, and they practically tremble in fear. Not the most fun way to go about living one. Take it from me. The happiest people are the ones who do their own thing. So do what you want, Auroron. No matter what.
Granny didn't say it outright, but I think she was trying to comfort me. Don't force yourself. Don't beat yourself up over the past. But I never forced myself. I never even got the chance to try before it was all over.
Hey, you zoning out over here again? There's such a thing as overwatering the radishes, you know.
I was just looking at the aphids.
Something interesting about them today?
I noticed some on the ground. Maybe it got too cold yesterday and they couldn't handle it.
Bummer. Guess that means less honey this year.
Aoife, do you think being a vet...
Fun? I'm not sure about that. Do you think planting vegetables is fun?
Fun enough, I guess. I don't have anything else to do.
Exactly. Most people live like that. No special purpose or calling. That's just how the world works. Oh, jeez. That troublemaker's at it again. Auroron, my man. Come on.
Why should I? I thought being a vet was no fun.
Well, I guess there is a fun part. Trying to outsmart these rascals. Come on, give me a hand.
Maybe Aoife was just too nice to tell me the truth. That attempting something above your capabilities will kill you. My soul is unstable. I only survived because I had people to help keep me in one piece. A part of me has always been missing. That's why the other spirit said I was close to death, but...
Why struggle? It's a miracle you were even born. Just close your eyes and wait for death.
It was you, the thing that came out of nowhere.
Thing? I'm a warrior, far stronger than a weakling like you.
I'm not weak. There's just a limit to what I can do.
And that's exactly why your fantasy is so ridiculous. You really think a useless thing like you can save the world?
Useless?
Savior? Ha! Sounds nice, doesn't it? But, does such a person truly exist? Even if they do?
Exactly. Most people live like that. No special purpose or calling. That's just how the world works.
Take it from me. The happiest people are the ones who do their own thing. So do what you want, Auroron. No matter what anyone else has.
But I don't want things to end here.
Auroron? It's all right. We'll take things from here.
Every time they marched into battle, I had to stay behind.
Don't worry. With the Archon on our side, the Abyss doesn't stand a chance.
All the best warriors are fighting on the front lines. I want to do my part too.
Both of us are bound to disappear. But your end will come sooner than mine, because you've been broken from the start. Once your soul shatters into pieces and dissipates into the wind, I will take temporary control over...
No. No, this isn't right. My life can't end like this. I still haven't done anything important with my life. My end will not come first, and I'm not giving up. I can't die here, no! I won't die here!
Auroron! Auroron! Control your mind. Feel the ground beneath your feet. This is not your end. Well done. You managed to do the impossible.
What do you mean?
Don't try to talk. Focus on holding yourself together.
I can't believe the captain did that.
Maybe he thinks of Auroron as a comrade. He was helping to rein him in all this time.
I'm fine now.
Damage to the soul is a tricky thing. The pain almost consumed you for a moment, but you managed to hold on to yourself.
The worst appears to be over.
I'm sorry for causing so much trouble.
We can talk about that later.
Our plan. It failed, didn't it? I'm sorry. We were so close.
You saved my life. And now, the debt is
Auroron, I never thought you actually wanted to sacrifice yourself in that ceremony. But you never gave up. Have you come to a conclusion?
I just want an answer. A reason why I exist and why everyone always did so much for me. No one is born a hero. And no one should be treated like one from birth. I had a chance to do something important back then, but I failed. All I want is to find some more ways.
The answer you seek now lies before you.
You are the inheritor of my name. The hero from the Masters of the Nightwind, who fascinating. You're not the person that the others thought you were. And yet, you're also not the kind of person that you thought you were. Like you, I never thought I had what it took to be a hero. I was too cunning, too self-absorbed. Now, remember your name. Even if others will see a different meaning, it still symbolizes your nobility and your...
My ancient name. BD.
It means devotion. You will give your all, not for the sake of a heroic death. For that answer, you will offer all of your strength and be born anew. Through your devotion, you will prove your worth. Having foretold his own death, the omniscient man holds a feast in celebration. Let us raise our cups in honor of his heroism and send him off with this final for at last, his wish is now fulfilled.
It's nice to see you again, Sunhudge. With your recognition, we now have the...
I am happy to see your plan advance one step further. It seems that my cry did not cause...
What is that voice?
Just as I thought. The Lord of the Night has awakened.
Lord of the Night? As in the one who rules over the night?
I preside over a realm of souls. Due to my limited power, when you activated the device, I awoke and could not hold back my cry. Most of you are unaffected because your souls are intact. But with a damaged soul, the effect on your friend was heightened, and his soul almost... And yet, his soul remains in one piece. He managed to overcome this obstacle through sheer strength of will.
So, was that what caused all his strange behavior earlier?
No. An additional soul was affected. It tried to take refuge in the missing part of your friend's soul. However, this soul does not hail from that land, or the Night Kingdom.
Activating the source mechanism was supposed to reconstruct the ley lines. Why did it awaken you instead?
Because I was the one who originally constructed Natlan's ley lines, otherwise known as...
The ancient battle between the Descender and the dragons destroyed the corner of the world, allowing the Abyss to invade. Natlan's ley lines took the worst of the damage. To aid the people of Natlan, the Lord of the Night used the fragments of the old ley lines to reconstruct a similar network. That's how the first Pyro Archon, Xbalanque, strengthened that realm and established the rules that aid our fight against the Abyss. The Ode of Resurrection.
Oh, right! You said before it all came from the power of the heavens.
The ancient dragons tried to use this device to strengthen the ley lines by imbuing them with power. Back then, this method was rather ineffective. They lacked the skills to navigate the intricate structure of the ley. And now, the structure of the ley lines has also completely changed. It was an incredibly crude and painful method, but I managed to absorb some of that power. Now, I can speak to you like this, such as rebuilding the ley lines once more. At the cost.
But why would you make that kind of sacrifice?
The people of Natlan worship me and call me their lord. In the ancient past, before we died out, we were also known by it. But adventurers like you are probably more familiar with our devolved form. Seelies.
No wonder there are Seelies around here. A Seelie also helped us in the Night Kingdom.
Few angels remain in Natlan, so the same is true of Seelies. Everyone rallied around me and offered their power to humanity to reconstruct the... Now, I have witnessed your determined pursuit for survival, and I have become your faith. Moika, inheritor of Xbalanque's will, and leader of Natlan. Despite all the obstacles and misunderstandings, I have awoken, and the efforts of this harbinger and the young hero have imbued me. Say the word, and I will once again work to fulfill my mandate, just as I did thousands of years ago. You need only nod your head. For the sake of your people and your nation.
I will not. After reconstructing new ley lines, you will cease to exist. The rules of Natlan are founded in the Night Kingdom. If you disappear, so do they. Not to mention, all the memories and legends recorded within the old ley lines will disappear along with you. The people of Natlan will face just like the consequences of using the Gnosis. That is a price I refuse to accept.
Humanity's survival is worth any price. Once the Abyss runs rampant, all that remains will be a land of corpses and...
And when the new ley lines are invaded again by the Abyss? What then? How are future generations supposed... A land without the Lord of the Night, without the protection of the rules.
You presume too much. If you cannot ensure survival in the present, you have no right to think about the future. What will it take for you to realize that? How many hundreds or thousands will have to die?
The situation hasn't gotten that dire yet, has it?
Why? Because I am a survivor of Conria. I've witnessed the devastation and terror of the Abyss with my...
Conria?
That's right. My family, my comrades, my homeland. Well, it is an unforgettable pain. One that no amount of time could ever dull. Not even 500 years. You've experienced something similar.
You're right. The pain, the regret, the catastrophe. They all haunt my dreams to this day.
If I could go back, I would reject all false hope. I would do whatever it took to ensure their survival. You have that chance before you now. Why do you...
Because we don't have the right to make that decision. We love this world because it contains everything we hold dear. Everything that has happened here has moved us, shaped us, and turned us into who? Giving up our memories and history would mean rewriting everything. The people of this world would then become fundamentally different beings, their physical bodies the only connection to their former self.
Even so, given enough time, a new civilization would inevitably flourish. If you believe in humanity...
Or history could repeat itself. The Abyss could invade once more, and it would all be for nothing.
Can I say something? I once carried the hopes of many people, and I was also desperate to save our nation. But as I was on the brink of death, my wish for life and purpose was rekindled. I've been very fortunate to be well cared for by all the people in my life. I refuse to forget that. My feelings were so strong. No matter what path lies before us, we still have a destination. If we lose our way now, we will lose the meaning of our...
That's right. Natlan's heroes gave their lives so we could have this chance against the Abyss. Their sacrifices are our blessings. Not only are their deeds and spirits exceptionally meaningful, they may also well be our path to victory. I don't want to...
Yeah, we're just one hero short.
The power from the device will allow me to remain awake for some time. I stand at the ready should you change your mind. Even if you fail, you need only send someone my way. My humanity is truly remarkable. Even the gods in the heavens hold you to be special. Even now, you stand before...
You must have a profound connection to this land since you're so determined to save it. But what are you really trying to protect? The land or its people?
Pretty sure he wants to hear what you have to say, Traveler.
Fine. I suppose we can wait. Now that Auroron has inherited the memories of his forebear, there's only one hero left. Your plan does have the potential to generate the best outcome. In the meantime, you shall have the aid of all the Fatui under my command.
Thank you. Having such a powerful harbinger on my side is a big advantage. I know we may never completely see eye to eye on what it means to protect life, but for now...
All right, we should let everyone else know about the plan. They're probably still at each other's throats outside.
Good idea. We need to explain the situation. Oh, guess we'll stick around then.
I'll update everyone outside. Let's meet back up at the stadium.
You come to me with many questions, and you should be rewarded for your They do not like being mentioned by name by any living being, be it an ordinary human or one of the seven. They prefer to remain in the shadows as shades. The one you wish to know about? I call her the ruler of death. She helped. It was an expression of love, as well as an act of reparation. She was seen as having significantly overstepped her authorities as a shade. She succumbed to self-pity as a result, and no longer cared if others discussed her identity. Even so, her existence remains unknown to all but a select few.
Self-pity?
Please don't tell anyone I use that word. I'm just trying to speak plainly to conserve energy. You come to me with many questions, and you should be... I'm not familiar with that concept. The device is capable of weaving and creating ley lines, you say? Even I cannot create something from nothing. I can only reconstruct the ley lines by reassembling the yet intact components into a new structure. If that power were available to the people of Natlan, they might have a new option against the Abyss. You come to me with many questions. And phlogiston is Tevat's primordial form of energy. The heavenly principles used phlogiston as a basis for the creation of elemental energy, to develop a power to better counter the Abyss. Have you heard of the concepts of the light realm and the human realm? That explanation might... Light refracts into 7 different colors, which we collectively refer to as a rainbow. Elemental energy is a similar concept. You come to me with many questions. Ah, yes, yes. The artisan from the Children of Echoes has yet to mention the matter to me. Probably because, no matter. I'll reach out in a dream and tell them what needs to be done.
Young girl?
What? Did I say something wrong? You come to me with many questions, and you should be rewarded for your bravery. Ask, and you shall have the knowledge you seek.
In that case, allow me to formally welcome the Fatui to our cause. We now face a common enemy. It's time to put our differences behind us and look to the future. As for Auroron, his actions may have been out of line, but I don't intend to punish him right now. I'd rather give him a chance to prove himself.
A magnanimous decision.
We're back! Whoa. Seeing the two of you chatting like this, Paimon almost feels like she's dreaming.
This may be an unexpected outcome, but a favorable one nonetheless. Now that we're all here, I have some questions of my own. Tell me, how did you discover the source mechanism?
We weren't getting any closer to obtaining the Gnosis, so I had my men scour Natlan for a different option. Auroron helped as well. We tracked down 3 scholars, Aberawa, Bosomtwe, and Kushtal, and combined the results of their research to locate this ancient device.
I've never heard those names before. Seems like my own investigation failed to locate some critical personnel.
Strange. Perhaps they simply live in seclusion. In any case, their results speak for themselves.
That's true. Now we have another option at our disposal. Compared to using the Gnosis, and if all else fails, we still have this plan as a last resort. Even though executing it will come at a
But that means making everyone forget their past! We should definitely try to avoid it if we can. Oh, actually, speaking of the Gnosis, how did you know what it could do?
That story begins with the Cataclysm 500. I failed to save Conria from the rampage of the Abyss. When the situation became unsalvageable, I fled to Natlan with the remainder of my platoon. Only to find that Natlan had fallen victim to the same tragedy. I defended this land for quite some time, and in the process, I'm sure many people viewed Conria as the cause of the tragedy. But Aizu was kind to me all the same. From that moment, I made it my mission to aid Natlan. In battle, a warrior fights together. Aizu and I fought many battles and overcame countless hardships. However...
So it was him. He recommended using the Gnosis on several occasions, even before the tragedy. You knew him, and you fought for Natlan all those years ago. Why don't I recognize you? It must be the mask.
Even without the mask, my past appearance is long gone. Even with the
Wait, do you know someone named Dainsleif? That problem doesn't seem quite so...
You've met him already?
Yeah, a bunch of times. Sounds like you know him too.
During the age of Conria, all I knew was his name. The last time I saw him in person, he was traveling with the princess. He carries a degree of pain and hatred that far surpasses my own. Yes, you're the brother of the princess. Given the role I held in Conria, I would prefer not to harm you. Although, this is likely a self-imposed burden. If the princess saw me now, I doubt she would even recognize me. As for your question, I don't know how Dane managed to slow the deterioration of his body. My appearance is much changed, and that's not the only thing. Even my physical strength...
I would have never known. During our battle, it felt like I was fighting against the pinnacle of human strength.
And I still lost. I deserve no... Still. It's a shame we never faced off 500 years ago. You could have seen what I was true...
I agree. Had we fought then, I'd also have been more motivated to go all out.
So, all that commotion back at the stadium, and you're saying neither of you were using your...
I'd say we're evenly matched. If we face off again, victory will come down to who wants it more.
I imagine you held back since there were spectators around that could have gotten hurt. But... capitalizing on that situation would have... My goal was the Gnosis, and I failed to obtain it. That means that freedom can take precedence over her orders. That's why our methods can be so radically different, despite sharing the same goal and the same... I needed the Gnosis because I came here to save Natlan. That was my primary motive. Once Natlan is saved,
My decision regarding the Gnosis will not change. So let's focus on the Abyss for now.
Right! What happens when all 6 heroes are together?
We will unleash a great power that can be used to thwart the Abyss. But only once. It's a power that Xbalanque gained from Renova. Renova is a god whose existence predates any Archon. You can think of her like an emissary of the heavenly principles. She controls the power of death.
Wait, is that why you have the Ode of Resurrection?
Yes. Renova also orchestrated Natlan's rules. Like I said before, when a human ascends to the divine throne, their inner flame will awaken. The size of the flame depends on the person's potential. The same principle applies to the ruler of Death's power. With one notable distinction. The amount of power inherited will not change. In other words, it's a kind of power that not everyone can withstand. But if you survive the trial, you will gain unprecedented strength, and the ability to harness powers more formidable than any Archon.
That still sounds really risky.
We cannot walk this path without accepting risk. Mualani charged into the Night Kingdom despite the abyssal contamination. Auroron fought back from the brink of death. In the face of their bravery, I must respond in kind. That is my duty.
Spoken like a true leader.
All right, that's enough for one day. You should head back and get some rest. I'm sure you're exhausted. The Abyss will likely sense the change in Auroron. It's possible the frequency of the attacks will increase. There are many challenges to come, so we need to be...
When you put it that way, Paimon feels even more exhausted. All right, let's head back.
That hurts.
The monsters keep increasing in number. It's like something changed.
It's definitely unusual, and we should all be careful. But don't worry too much. If there's one thing the Abyss fears, it's strength. If they think we're easy prey, they've got enough. Oh, someone's calling us. Something wrong, Traveler?
Nope. We can't give any of these to our soldiers. They were not well-made weapons and shields are vital for the survival of our people. I know we're under a lot of pressure, but we can't. Listen, I'm not blaming you. I know this isn't your usual standard of work. Why don't you all just take a break and I'll take...
Hey, Shilonen?
Nothing I can handle. Just, some rushed defective goods, that's all. Even the most skilled craftsmen make mistakes under pressure, and if you two want to avoid the same fate, you should...
You must be exhausted, too.
Don't worry. I like it that way.
You made it back in one piece!
Oh, these must be friends of yours. Well, head out then. See you later.
Yeah, a lot happened while we were in the ruin. We'll tell you about it some other time. We won't keep you then. Let's talk later.
Been here before?
Auroron?
Granny? What's wrong, Granny?
You know exactly what you did! You need some sense knocked into you, that's what I think! Now, where do I even begin?
I'm sorry.
Now that you have nowhere to run, that's when you apologize? You couldn't wait to run off last time, and the time before that.
Pretty sure I apologized those times too.
What exactly were you thinking? Being a wanted criminal is one thing, but then you also tried to pull off that whole thing in the ancient ruin. I'm not the one who needs an apology. Apologize to yourself for risking your—
Okay. I'm sorry. I don't have anything to say for myself, Granny. Yell at me all you want, I know—
You better be sincere. This is an incredibly serious matter.
I'm being sincere, I promise. I know what I did was risky, and I know I made some bad choices. But I don't regret it. Not because I thought I was special, but because I wanted to help Natlan as much. Of course, in the end, I just ended up causing more trouble, so you're right. My apology doesn't— You even had Aoife bring me that gem. A simple thank you isn't enough, but still. Thank you, Granny.
You're welcome. Just make sure— Anyway, don't feel too grateful. I tampered with the bag to copy a portion of your memories.
Oh, I didn't notice.
Of course you didn't. You forget how many years I have on you. Like you could uncover one of my tricks. Anyway, the Pyro Archon has discussed your case with the others. Many of your actions violated the rules of Natlan, and you should understand you'll have to—
I understand.
But your efforts weren't entirely meaningless in the end. In addition to giving us— not too shabby, grandson.
Did the Traveler and Paimon tell you to say that?
What? No! I said that because I mean it!
I can't believe you're complimenting me at a time like this. You normally let your fist do the talk.
You're not off the hook just yet. I told the Traveler I was going to break your legs. And I meant
Could you not?
Trying to negotiate, are you? All right. Make me a—
Given all the good things that I managed to accomplish, can you let me off?
Fine. I can let this slide for now. But I'll be— Oh, a Traveler, Paimon. Didn't expect—
Hello!
Yes. Looking after these little rascals—
Taking care of the Traveler isn't easy either. Paimon's life is an uphill battle.
Traveler, Paimon, I want to thank you for your help back at the ruin. I won't.
Let's get together sometime. If Auroron really wants to thank you, he can—
Sounds great! We'll be there!
Take it easy. Hup.
If you're done for the day, we should get some rest. Paimon has a feeling with—
You ready?
Yep. Let's go meet the Lord of the—
So, this is where you heard the Lord of the Night? Hopefully we made it before she falls asleep again.
Fret not. I'm still here. For a weak life form.
I'm sorry for disturbing your rest, but there's something we didn't have the chance to ask you earlier. We need to forge a new ancient name for the Traveler, but we ran into a problem. He's not from Natlan, so there are no records of him in the Night Kingdom.
I see. Malwika must hold him in high regard. It would seem the two of you are not simply here on her orders. So, what say you? Do— Speak your mind. There are no others here. You are both my children, both children of Natlan.
He is special. He saved Kachina and devoted himself to helping us avert this disaster. Natlan owes him a debt. But that debt has not been repaid, and with an ancient name, we can at least guarantee his safety.
Even though that guarantee will come at the cost of your own life?
Yes.
So, it's true. Forging an ancient name consumes the life of the...
Forging an ancient name is an act of creation. It involves taking disparate concepts throughout the Night Kingdom and condensing. But it takes time for the new concept to be integrated into that realm. If the ancient name is like a seed, once that process is complete, the seed will sprout, and having served its purpose, the outer forging an ancient name is no easy task. And creating one for an outlander makes it even more...
Yes, because I believe forging this name will be well worth it. We don't know how long we'll be able to hold back the Abyss, or what the final price of averting this disaster will be. If giving up my life means that all the people of Natlan can have a future, then the sacrifice is practically negligible. Even when I'm staring death in the face, I don't think I'll regret this decision. I bear the name Baraka. This is a...
I understand. The chance may be exceedingly slim. But you... And you, Sidlali? The anxiety you feel. It's because you saw something, yeah?
So, you know about that.
What is she talking about?
I've had concerns for a long time. Malika's plan needs too much time. And the Masters of the Nightwind have a ceremony that can be used to glimpse the future. It's just... using this power on the Pyro Archon has...
And you did it anyway? What did you see?
Death.
Oh.
A key part of Malika's plan is using the 6 heroes to release the power Xbalanque obtained from the Ruler of Death. Considering its origins, the price of using that power...
You're saying Malika is going to die?
Yes.
I can't just ignore what I saw. That's why I need the Traveler's power. I need the power of a Descender.
Don't forget, Sidlali. Even if it may seem like someone is fated to die, the nature of death and fate... Fate indicates what will happen in the future. The time, manner, and place are all predetermined. But death is different. The ruler of Death's power will allow Malika to triumph over the Abyss. But she must offer her own life in the process. The ruler of Death cares little for the time and manner of a death. She simply gets... Fate may be able to influence the timing, but that is all the Traveler can change.
Wait, you're saying we might be able to change when she dies?
I cannot help you with this, I'm afraid. It's beyond my capabilities.
Malika knows about all this.
Yes. I imagine she has long...
Well, I can't. She's so strong. She never gives up, never rests. She's not the type of person to just quietly accept her death. The Traveler shares that quality. That's why I think this gamble is worth it. Together, I know they can overcome the impossible.
We shall have to wait and see, but I will curb my expectation. My time is running out. It is my honor to witness humanity in this moment.
We won't forget your contributions. Once we deal with the Abyss, we'll find a way to keep you alive.
Thank you for saying that, but there is nothing you can do. How many years of life are enough? 10? 100? 1,000? The Night Kingdom will disappear. The humans will continue to fight against the Abyss, and in the end, all will cease to...
That's what makes us different. Even if our end comes tomorrow, humanity will still...
Exactly.
Times like these always fill me with admiration. And my creator was right in esteeming you as special. Here. This is my gift to you and an extension of my will. It can record the Traveler's experience. With it, you can forge the ancient name you desire, and the traveler will also be...
Thank you. We're sorry to ask this of you when your strength is already up.
Really. Thank you so much.
Your thanks are unnecessary. This is the time for you to leave. It's...
I can't sleep with all the noise outside! Forget it, let's go check it out. Shilon and Lolly, is there a reason?
We went to see the Lord of the Night, and she gave us the... Like I said before, I couldn't forge your ancient name because there was no record of you in the Night Kingdom. But with this, we can finally record your deeds.
Just keep it with you during your time in Natlan. And eventually, it'll be full of your adventures.
Really? Let Paimon see! Whoa, it's the two of us! And a sun... Oh, and that must be...
It's not a concrete medium. It reflects the Lord of the Night's will, and shows what she wants you to see.
Oh, in other words, don't worry about its form. When you want to check the contents, just take it out and have a look.
Sounds convenient! It's also super light and doesn't take up too much space. This is a really awesome gift. Oh, yeah. We'd feel bad accepting something...
Oh, yeah. Don't worry, you two. It's... You know, like you saw yesterday, aiding humanity is the Lord of the Night's mandate. She would have willingly reconstructed Natlan's ley lines at the cost of her own existence. She wouldn't ask anything...
Exactly.
Well, if you say so.
So soon? We just fought them off.
We can figure that out later. Let's go!
A time trial. It's worth a shot.
I see. I'll send reinforcements to those two locations. The remaining locations are remote with no inhabitants. Let's bring our warriors back and make sure they're careful on the retreat.
Understood. I'll spread the word.
We're here. What's going on? Kachina said the Abyss attacked...
Yes. It's not looking good. Our forces have always been able to handle the sporadic attacks, but now... there are more monsters than ever, and the attacks are more frequent.
What about the scale? What areas...
All of Natlan. Not just around the stadium, but even the remote areas of the Collective of Plenty are reporting attacks.
Could this also be some kind of omen?
We won't last much longer, I know. What we're seeing now is the desperation of the Abyss. It knows we're only one hero short. I don't have the strength to fight it right now. This is its best opportunity and its final chance.
You're saying we just have to hold out for as long as we can?
It'll be a long fight. Our current focus needs to be on protecting civilians and conserving manpower. There are caravans and adventurers trapped in the wild. Many of our warriors have already left to rescue them, but they'll need reinforcements. All right. Shilonen, Kachina, head to the camp near the Children of Echoes. Lali, you're needed in the Masters of the Nightwind. As an important figure in the plan, Auroron will stay here. Your tribe is too far from the stadium.
Understood. I'll leave right away.
I prepared a hot air balloon to take you where you're needed. Messengers from the Scions of the Canopy are traveling all around Natlan. Update them once you've completed your mission, and they'll compile the information into a battle report. As I receive intel from the various regions, I'll plan your next move.
All right, no time to lose.
What about us? Where should we go?
I received word that a small team escorting civilians back to the stadium was attacked. They won't be able to hold out for long. Can I leave them to you? Thank you. The hot air balloon is over there.
This thing is pretty convenient. It's not only fast, but also saves us a lot of energy. Whoa. There are warriors fighting everywhere. Seems like chaos in the making. Good thing for those battle reports.
The wind knows me.
Look, they must be trapped. Let's go help.
Reinforcements! Thank goodness!
Stay focused!
Go! Thank you for coming. We were almost at the breaking point.
There were just too many monsters. They just kept coming, wave after wave. I've never...
At least we got here in time. You all should get going.
I know, but it's not that easy. A lot of people were hurt in the battle. Our cart was also attacked, and now our supplies are scattered everywhere.
That's not important right now. We need to focus on getting out of here alive.
I know, but these were medical supplies. What if they need them back at the stadium?
It's them! Over here! We came to help, but looks like you don't need it. Nice job making it through.
Now we can head straight to the next location.
What other areas need help?
Here, take a look at the latest battle report. Messengers from the Scions of the Canopy are traveling all around Natlan to pass along the latest intel. If you see a messenger from the Scions of the Canopy, feel free to ask them about the latest battle.
Thanks! Now where should we go next?
Seems like you can hold your own in a fight, so let's split up. Choose where you want to go and we'll take the rest.
Still looks like they could use some help here, though.
It's all right. Don't delay your rescue efforts on our account.
But if we stay here too long, the monsters might come back.
What do you think, Traveler? Should we stay and help? Paimon will do whatever you decide.
Do you get... normal? You mean, I'm not
Not at all. You're here, aren't you? Ready to fight even despite your...
Oh, yeah. You're right.
Traveler, can I ask you a favor? My mother's a doctor. When she heard about the attacks in the wilderness, she rushed out to help. I'm worried. She's not a fighter, and I can't leave to check on her. I want her to stay out of this. So if you see her, can you
Of course. We've got this.
Thank you. Oh, that makes it easier to focus on the...
As one with wind and cloud. Into the wind. Wind Strider.
Hey, Kanich just ran past. He must be busy delivering messages. At least he didn't look hurt.
Yeah.
This is it! Looks like a battle is in progress. Let's go help them!
How much longer are these things gonna keep coming?
We're reaching the breaking point!
Thank you so much.
What's going on? Were other places hit?
Yeah, seems like it.
The Pyro Archon told us to be ready to evacuate. She warned us something like this could happen. But I never thought there would be this...
You got here just in time. But what should we do about the
wounded?
This area was hit bad. We're housing the wounded in this house for now, but we're short on medicine. It's not easy for them to get around either. We don't know what to do next. We're sitting ducks if we stay here, but we can't just leave them behind.
Thank goodness you're here, though. You saved us all.
You're right. The monsters are gone. So it should be safe for now. Some of my men can...
That will take time, though. And some of the wounded can't walk. They might have to stay here.
Don't worry. Once we escort the first group, I'll call for reinforcements. That way, everyone can evacuate.
Let's help them out here for now. Then we can head to the next area. Oh, there's a messenger over there. Don't forget, we can get the latest intel.
Take it easy.
Quick, over here. Follow me.
Look, someone's surrounded!
Bombs away! Water jet!
Thank you. They really came out.
Yeah, that was close. Thank you for coming all this way to...
Just doing my part.
Doctor, wait, do you know Tapos?
He's my son. Why? Did something...
No, he's fine. He's just worried about you. He asked us to tell you to seek...
Ah, I see. I know it's dangerous to be out and about like this. How about this? I'll write to him and promise to team up with the next group of warriors I come across.
Sounds good. Paimon's sure he'll be relieved you're okay.
Thank you for passing along his message.
Thanks for your help. I've updated the intel on this area. I'll start... Hang in there, you two. A lot of places still need your help.
This is the place. Let's go help.
Take it easy. Ow! I always bounce back. Just watch me.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night! The wind knows me.
Things are about to get dicey. Quietly now. Gotcha.
Go! Into the wind.
Game's up. Fun's over. Busted. Everybody stand back! Let's light it up! Quietly now. Here comes the catch.
Thank you for coming. We finally have time to catch our... Fairly stable for now. We've stationed ourselves here to act as a buffer.
What about the monsters that suddenly appeared?
Based on my experience, the monsters are attracted to two things. That's why we set up our front line of defense so far from the tribe. The civilians are more isolated from combat that way. Ah, the messenger's here.
Perfect! We were just waiting for the latest battle report.
We'll stay here and continue to guard the tribe. There's so much that needs to be done after that last battle, but we're short on manpower. If you're not in a hurry to leave, would you be willing to help out?
That's a decision for the Traveler.
Ah, by the way, I think I know where some monsters might be. It's an area nearby. If you've got some time, I'd appreciate the backup. All right, let's move out.
Wind strike! The wind knows me.
Quietly now.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Clouds high. The birds call! Into the wind. The wind knows me. Wipe out! One with nature.
Busted.
The wind knows me.
Things are about to get dicey. Quietly now. What a drag. Gotcha.
As one with wind and cloud. Into the wind.
Everybody stand back! Huh?
Quietly now.
The wind knows me.
Game's up. Fun's over. Gotcha.
Let's light it up!
Into the wind.
Quietly now.
One with nature.
Busted.
Wind strike.
Game's up. Fun's over.
As one with wind and cloud. Into the wind.
I'm going in!
Quietly now.
Here's the current situation. People from all over Natlan are trying to make their... If you have the strength, they could really use some help.
Wow, there are so many people here? Looks like it really is getting too dangerous for people to stay out in the wild. Guess that means the situation isn't getting any better. Well, we'll just have to keep fighting.
Busted.
Bombs away!
The wind knows me.
Gotcha.
Clouds high. The birds call! Into the wind.
One with nature. Here comes the catch. Busted. Take it easy. Take it easy.
The wind knows me.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Oh, Kanichi, you're back! Yeah, it really feels like we're running short on people everywhere. It's so dangerous. Not that Paimon's complaining, it's just... What if things get even... Okay, that's enough out of you! Yeah, she always seems so confident. Plus, she told us you can only become the Archon by proving your strength. Good idea! Maybe maybe we can see if the people around here need anything in the meantime. Looks like we're on the same page. There are a lot of people in here. Could they all be refugees?
I managed to accept my fear, but I still want to ask you one last thing. If I die...
Yeah, please do whatever you can to stay alive.
my life is super... Got it. Thank you again for leading me...
Oh, it's you two! Oh, I'm so glad you're all right.
Hey, you made it back!
Sure did. Dargo made sure we got back safely before rushing out again.
Plus, we managed to deliver the medical supplies to the stadium. I really can't...
Oh, I didn't expect to see you here. My son wrote back to me and said things are under control on his end. That's one less thing to worry about for now. Anyway, I followed a group of warriors back here when I heard they needed medical personnel at the stadium. My age means I can't charge to the front lines, but I can handle things here. Everything will get better.
Want to get some rest, Traveler? We have to... What's going on?
One with nature. Locked up. That was unexpected. The Lord of the Night. Target acquired.
There are too many of them! They just keep coming!
I got him cornered. Two can play at that game.
Everybody stand back!
Locked up!
Thanks.
The situation is grave. Hold this position. Keep the people safe.
Chaos and emptiness. So that's the abyss.
And it knows that now is its best chance.
But the sacred flame!
Archon's on the case.
What was that? Laugh all you want, it's gonna eat you too! The fact that Deadpan Kanich is this nervous just goes to show how serious... Oh, let's go. The disaster's really... Whoa! Those Saurians are fighting each other! No, wait, something's wrong. They're abyss monsters!
Wipe out! Go! Time to go. Fallen leaves, adorn my night, one with nature.
Things are about to get dicey.
wind knows me.
Busted. Here comes the catch. Quietly now.
I'm going in!
Busted.
One with nature.
Things are about to get dicey.
Over here! Come on, quick! Hey, wake up! And you!
They're all dead.
Oh no! Were we too...
We were on our way to the stadium with our Saurians when that dark entity emerged in the sky. They fought till the end to protect us. And now...
Right. You need to get to the stadium.
I guess. Thank you. Oh, I'm so sorry. Truly I am. May the Wyab watch over your souls.
Huh? Yeah. I'm on nose, it's just... But anyway, right now, let's focus on getting the... With any luck, there'll be an update waiting for us there. If...
Need the latest battle report? We don't have too much information but as I understand, the folks at the Scions of the Canopy outpost suffered a large-scale... If you're free, please head there immediately.
Look! Someone's still fighting!
The wind knows me. Clouds high. The birds call.
Quietly now.
Into the wind.
Let's light it up! Everybody stand back! Huh?
Gotcha.
Bombs away! Go!
Quietly now. Really?
As one with wind and cloud.
Here comes the catch. Busted.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Quietly now.
Wind strategy. It's fine.
are about to get dicey. Busted.
Wipe out! Go!
It's you. After you left, some of them started evacuating the civilians, while the rest stayed behind to keep guard. We're done for now. The Abyss will attack again any minute.
Hang in there. We'll think of something. There's gotta be a way out of this.
Like what? None of the civilians have any combat experience. They're our old...
The monsters are gone for now, right?
Get back inside! It's too dangerous out here.
I know it's dangerous. That's why I came out.
Same.
Huh? What is this?
Can you spare some equipment for us? I've never been in a battle before, but I'm young and I can hold a weapon. That's gotta count for...
And I used to fight in the pilgrimage when I was a younger man. Admittedly, I never made it very far, but if you hand me a spear, I think the old...
There are others willing to join us as well. I persuaded them to fight. We can't let the blood spilled by... We can't watch on as our heroes lose heart. And we can't let them fight alone.
We don't have much equipment left. Okay, take these. With a few extra fighters, we should just about be able to hold our own. Everyone who's fighting, be prepared to fight.
Yes, sir!
Got it.
Take our hot air balloon. You can use it to get to the stadium.
No need. You'll have other people to save. We're taking up arms so that you can focus on more important things.
Okay, well, try going that way. That's the route.
Thank you, both. You've been a huge help. I am devastated by the deaths of my brothers in arms. But
we're not going down without a fight.
Thanks. We will. Now.
Doesn't look like we'll be able to find anyone here. The monsters are all that's left.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Everybody stand back! Let's light!
One with nature!
Quietly now. Game's up. Fun's over.
Nope. Nobody here. The latest intel said the Children of Echoes need support too. Let's head over. These warriors are struggling! Quick, let's help them!
Gotcha.
The wind knows me. As one with wind and cloud.
I'm going in! Things are about to get dicey. Busted. Into the wind.
Let's light it up! Everybody stand back!
Quietly now. Wind strider. Gotcha.
Moves away!
This is the second time you've had to come to our... Thanks to your efforts last time, we managed to fend off the abyss here, even after whatever that was appeared in the sky. But at this point, I think we're gonna have to cut our losses.
Yeah, everyone needs to stick together. Best to regroup somewhere else.
All right, time to evacuate. There's a volunteer unit here for anyone who still wants to fight on the front lines. The Children of Echo's front is the closest to here. Those are the options. We're abandoning this base. As of this moment, the Children of Echoes are reasonably well defended. So please, weigh the risks and consider your families. Now then, anyone who wishes to keep fighting... Did I not make myself clear?
But if Natlan is destroyed, will there still be a home for us to return to?
If anyone wants a future, it's on them to go out there and grab it. Period.
Very well. For Natlan.
For Natlan.
You heard them. This means we'll all be going to support the Children of Echo's garrison.
Great! Well, you all seem in good spirits, so that's encouraging. But
don't worry. It'll be just like another Night Warden war. We'll force the Abyss back if it's the last thing we do.
Huh? Shoot! That creepy Abyss thing is raining down a dangerous-looking...
That's over towards people of the Springs territory. From what I've heard, their defenses have been substantially weakened by the Abyss and...
Then let's head over and check on them! What the... Paimon can't believe it!
One with nature. Clouds high. The bird...
Too darn strong or I can't produce it! Oh, why isn't anything working? At this rate, the Abyss is just gonna keep sending more and more monsters. The next wave will be here soon. We need to get out of here. Let's check the area for survivors and hurry!
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Quietly now. Into the wind. Gotcha. Here comes the catch. Take it easy.
There's just one battle report left, and it gives a long list of places where the dangerous substance has been dropping. This is the first report we've had in ages, which means the messenger's job has become all but impossible. But there's nothing we can do about that. Our priority is to get to the next effect, even if we don't find any survivors. Maybe that strange substance over there won't be as rock solid as too many monsters. There are just too many. It's beyond anything we've seen before. Traveler, this war is getting too much for my mind to take. Okay, let's do this! Thank goodness those people are still standing!
The wind knows me.
Busted. Let's light it up! Off we go!
One with nature. As one with wind and cloud.
Quietly now. Things are about to get dicey. Gotcha. Everybody stand back!
The wind knows me.
Wind strider.
Busted.
Move out! You've got to get out of here! Still no luck, huh? What on earth are these things? How are they
Yeah, at least with regular abyssal pylons, anyone with a vision can destroy them. But this thing, no one... It's like a part of that sky demon's body or something. Whatever it is, it seems like it can spawn abyssal pylons, and with them...
At this point, retreat looks like our best option. The stadium is our only hope. That's where the sacred flame is, which seems to be the one thing that well of abyssal energy is afraid of. The Pyro Archon is guarding the flame. As long as that continues, we still have hope.
What's this?
Water, and some snacks. You look like you need it. I'm guessing you've been supporting the fight all over the map? We got enough people to hold our own here. And it's high time you took a break. Why don't you sit down?
It's true. We've been fighting pretty much non-stop. Trap, what is it? Oh, you're right. Well, then guess we'd better go, it's your decision. If you want to set off right away, Paimon... Just sharpen my spear. Oh no, the monsters have already stormed in.
Oh, it's you guys. Things are bad here. Something fell out of the sky that's impervious to our...
It's a good thing you did, otherwise we might not have made it in time.
Kachina, he and I can deal with the remaining monsters and abyssal pylons. You should...
Stay safe, Kachina.
Come on, let's get this done.
Into the wind. Time to go.
All right.
Here comes the catch. Gotcha.
All right.
Letting brave names echo! Bring it!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night, one with nature.
What a pain! Let the mountain's veins boil!
The wind knows me.
Quietly now.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
All right.
Into the wind.
Everybody stand back!
No.
All right.
Letting brave names echo!
Game's up. Fun's over.
Bring it!
Nice and spicy!
The wind knows me.
Busted.
Clouds high. The birds come. Into the wind.
All right.
Hear the echoes of the valley!
Yep, that's everyone. And no more casualties by the look of things. Yeah, this is... I appreciate your help. How are things out there? Some of the things I've seen, I don't know if I'll ever be able to get them. I've never witnessed a full-scale abyss invasion before. I mean, I'd heard stories about the sky being painted. Mawika has witnessed this all before, so she knew better than anyone the terror and despair in abyss.
Yeah, and despite that, she's still facing...
We've had to abandon our homes and chase the dying light of day. And maybe the only time we'll see the dawn again is in our... But as long as there's even a sliver, we should catch up with the group. Let's go!
What? Isn't that Chaska's tribe? She said she was gonna take Koichi.
But how, right? Everyone's struggling just to defend themselves. There is no spare manpower. At this rate, and with everyone congregating at the stadium, the Abyss forces will start converging there, too. Then there'll be a battle on a scale. On the bright side, at least my old injuries aren't playing up at the moment.
The crux of the issue is that the heart of the Abyss itself has joined the invasion. That's a power. I have every faith in the courage of our people. The Natlanese will never give in to despair.
Traveler Paimon knows what you're about to say. Yeah, Paimon sure is getting tired from all this flying, but it doesn't matter. Yep, we'll leave the Children of Echoes to you guys. If there was ever a time to push ourselves to the limit, that... Wait, over there! It's Chaska and Koichi!
Traveler! Over here! Hurry!
Quietly now.
Boba, get them!
Here comes the catch.
No!
Gotcha.
Out of the frying pan, it's...
Busted.
Everybody stand back!
Gotcha.
As one with wind and cloud. One with nature.
Winging it isn't the best idea. What are the odds?
nice and spicy!
Time to go.
How was I so...
Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Nice and spicy!
Clouds high. The birds call.
What happened to her? She's covered in abyssal energy!
Please, save her. How's that, Koichi? Any better now?
Koichi! Koichi!
Chaska, I used to think Mom and Dad were crazy for adopting you. I was the younger sibling, but I always felt like it was my job to help Mom and Dad take care of you. I guess I was pretty full of myself, huh?
Hush, Koichi. Put those thoughts right out of your mind. The abyssal contamination is gone now. Just rest.
I was always nagging you to slow down. Stop rushing. I just didn't want anything to happen to you. I worried about you so much. But now, I realize the fact that you survived an abyssal contamination was a miracle. But the fact that we became family was another miracle. But with me
No, absolutely not. Nothing could be. All you ever did was love me. Same goes for Mom and Dad. I've always known that. It might take me some time, but I'll find a way to make it work.
It's okay, Chaska. No need to apologize. I get it now. You keep forging ahead, sis. Never slow down, and never hold back. Spread your wings and fly free. Because that's who you are. And that's the sister.
Koichi! Koichi!
Koichi? Chaska! What happened? What was that just now? It looked like abyssal energy was flowing out of her, but then a split second. Koichi did say that Chaska needs to let off steam now and then, or she'll end up losing herself. But this time she... If only we were faster! Dealing with abyssal contamination is a piece of cake for you! We could have gotten to her earlier, then you could have treated her before... Wait... What's happening to Chaska?
How unfair life can be. She's had the odds stacked against her from the very beginning, and each step forward has been an agonizing one. But her journey goes on, and one question looms large in her mind. If she could rise above the layers of pain, maybe the glorious light of the sun, or maybe a dark, empty void. There is only one way to find out. My life's suffering shall be my epitaph, to remember the pain I endured, and finally transcended.
Let's take Koichi somewhere safer. Please, take care of Koichi for me. I still have more important things to do.
Of course. We are grateful for her service.
Yes. She served selflessly. I'm sorry, Chaska.
It's all right. I'm far from the only one going through. Koichi wanted to be a hero. And in my heart, if we want to honor what she stood for, not to mention her sacrifice...
Time for this war to end. Everyone, are you ready? A bitter war lies ahead. Our victory begins in each of your minds. May no further lives be lost, and no one else may to suffer the loss of their—
As long as blood still runs through your veins, even the tiniest spark of steel against stone can ignite. Its blaze will become one with the gaze of all Natlan. Even amid everlasting darkness, our bonds remain eternal.
Stone engraved in echoing peaks. Converge, disperse, in ashes be reborn. For flames born anew, and the blazing dawn.
A hero scaled the volcano to seize the sun. Anointed with flames, she shone with the light of 1,000 stars. Now, guide me in my first
Having foretold his own death, the omniscient man holds a feast in celebration. Let us raise our cups in honor of his heroism and send him off. For at last, his wish is now fulfilled.
My life's suffering shall be my epitaph. To remember the pain I endured, and finally, transcend it.
Heroes of the ages! Our moment has finally come!
We unite as one!
Baptized by the Turnfire.
Bearing an ancient blessing. Knowing true power.
And accepting a fate of devotion.
We embrace the transcendent flame!
For Natlan!
For Natlan!
In the name of the Pyro Archon Halloran, I declare the Night Wars underway! The Ode of Resurrection will guard all life till the war is over!
That is an outright scary level of power.
So, from now on, all warriors will be able to resurrect themselves.
That's right. No more casualties.
It's time to wipe the enemy off the face of the earth.
And to reclaim our lost territory.
We'll come with you.
Paimon, Traveler. I'm so grateful you got to us when you did. You gave Koichi the chance. If I'd lost control out there in the wild, this counterattack might...
Probably best not to think about that. More importantly, how are you
Not really. But now's not the time to deal with it. In the spirit of VUCA, the conflict and suffering in me are there to test my character. My struggle will make me stronger, and make me the person Koichi believed I can be.
All right, let's go show the Abyss what human beings are made of. They'll be sorry they messed with Natlan. Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
Burn that line!
Everybody stand back!
Into the wind!
Quietly now.
One with nature. Fallen leaves, adorn my night! The wind knows me.
Ooh, look that! Aerial support from Moika? Look how powerful she is now. It's borderline unfair.
Into the wind.
Game's up. Fun's over. Good.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Clouds high. The birds call. Wind strike.
Use my power to destroy the Abyss tumors.
Got it! Thanks for the backup!
Wind strike.
Oh, did you guys see that huge fireball? It exploded right above my head!
Sorry, Mualani. I'll adjust my aim.
No, you're good, Archon. It didn't hurt at all. Plus, it was freaking cool!
Not great for your eyesight, though.
Oh yeah, fair point.
Ugh, Ahal's coming in way too hot. Is it possible to mute him?
Done.
Thank you, Moika.
Backup has arrived. All right, give him hell. Vengeance for Koichi.
The wind knows me. Fallen leaves, adorn my night! Nature.
Everybody stand back! Let's light it up! Gotcha. Take it easy.
The enemy ranks are thinning. Time to double down. Use the Pyro Archon's power and show no mercy.
Here comes the catch.
Yeah.
Kachina, over here! I'll send you up, it'll be quicker!
Okay, everyone's safe. Granny, please go on ahead with the others. I just need some more time, I promise. I won't hold things up.
Oh, roar on! Leave the vegetables and aphids behind, you dimwit! It's too dangerous!
Hey, you're back.
That sacred flame has got me pretty fired up. I'm ready to butcher a whole army of monsters. Everyone, justice now on the table. So charge! Let's give them everything we've got.
The Children of Echo's territory is secure. All monsters down.
All good here at the People of the Springs, too.
Masters of the Night Wind are also safe. Should I go support the flag?
Things are still pretty rough over there. I'm already en route.
No need.
Already? But you were just at the stadium!
Yeah, well, you have...
Oh! Fair enough. Ian-san, what should we do about the Collective of Plenty? Your home's a long way... Oh, no need to worry. I just heard from Veresa. She says there's... Yeah! Their only game plan was to outnumber us, and that ain't gonna work now that we have the... We ain't gonna let them get away with that! Friends,
Let's gather at the
More abyss tumors have descended, all near the stadium. Let's split up and take. Oh, and we need someone to guard the main entrance.
All right, this is the final battle.
Into the wind.
At the fry pan, into the fire!
One with nature. Clouds high. The birds call.
Quietly now. Things are about to get dicey.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Luba, get them!
The wind knows me. Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Everybody stand back.
Game's up. Fun's over. Gotcha.
Everyone, We are gathered here to celebrate a glorious... It is a victory forged by each and every one of us, and we should all be proud of what we have accomplished. We emerge victorious from another crisis to declare our beloved...
Woo! All right!
I must caution that this war is not yet over. We have not destroyed our enemy, merely driven them further into the depths of the Night Kingdom. But the Abyss underestimated Natlan's forces, and they have suffered a devastating defeat. After making some preparations, I will launch my final counterattack. I shall
Oh, man.
Wait, Archon, are you saying you're going alone?
Yes. The abyssal energy there is too strong. Contact with it would be instantly lethal to anyone else. I'm sure you're all still fired up, and you must be eager to take the fight home to the enemy. But I must ask you to temper your ambitions. I will return
It's kind of a shame that we can't join him with a final showdown.
Please, look at the bigger picture. Thanks to every one of you, we have already secured an enormous victory. Tonight, we should...
I guess if our lives are no longer at risk, things can be...
That's good enough for me. Beats having monsters everywhere.
When the time comes, I will gather everyone here again. Now, let us also remember those who gave their lives fighting. Once the last dregs of the Abyss are wiped out, I intend to give them the grand funeral they deserve. An ancient name could never record the many who we lost. But no hero of Natlan should be forgotten.
If I may, let's have a moment of silence for the fall.
Lastly, there is one more person I must thank for his extraordinary support in our time of need.
Speaking in a personal capacity, I should like to offer my sincere...
Well, everyone, please enjoy the victory feast. I hope it's a chance to relax your minds.
I must congratulate you on your efforts during this war. I'm told you have proven yourself. You remind me of the princess. The similarities in your approach are striking. I hope you will see her soon.
Hey, Auroron! How are the Masters of the Nightwind doing?
Granny Sealolly's been there the whole time, and she's a tough one. I'm sure there'll be some patching up to do, though. That's a job for the young folks. I should
Do you need support from the Fatui?
Probably not. There are a lot of older folks in our tribe, and I suspect they would fight.
Right, because often they look like a bunch of intimidating thugs.
Well, also in my tribe, excessive use of elemental energy.
Oh, right. Okay. Unless you want to get punched in the face. What is it with you, Ahau? Why are you so incapable?
The Collective of Plenty was the furthest from the Abyss's entry point, so they didn't have as many monsters to deal with, but it might have been a different story if Chaska hadn't gotten there when she did.
That's good to hear. All's well.
You did a great job, Kachina. Oh, you're much more confident now. Seems like winning the pilgrim...
I spoke to your mom and dad. They were singing your praises. They said the war...
How are things at the People of the Springs base?
There are some casualties, but the overall mood is very positive. I reckon they'll start rebuilding pretty soon.
Same situation for the Children of Echoes.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Let's hope that their sacrifice marks the beginning of a new age for Natlan.
Ah, welcome.
You seem a little out of sorts. Are you...
I guess I am. You know, I just... I'm sorry. Now is not the time for that.
Make it a large?
True. My 500-year plan has almost come to fruition, namely my final battle against the Abyss. But battle is second nature to me, so...
It was so awesome. The way you exploded that thing in the sky with...
Oh, that was the Divine Throne unleashing my full potential. And it was only temporary. I can't wield... Likewise, the amplified power of the Ode of Resurrection was also temporary. From now on, it's back to ancient name-bearers. Oh, correct. We dealt the Abyss a critical blow. So for the time being, it's too weak to sustain regular... I hope the people will be able to enjoy this period of peace. Or rather, we've had centuries of war with the Abyss, and it's high time we brought that chapter to... Anyway, there's something I've been wondering about. I know you've been at the center of some major events in other nations too, and fought many in this war, you were in the thick of it once again, dashing around tirelessly, supporting the fighting on all fronts. So tell me, what drives you to do this as a mere trap? A clear conscience. Great answer. That's how life should be. What I'm really trying to say is, I would love for you, with your extraordinary talent and your sense of justice, to but I also don't want to take advantage of your good nature and readiness to help others. The final battle will be very dangerous, and you have the rest of your journey to... I'm sure you must be weary. Sleep well tonight. Let's talk again tomorrow in the Speaker's Chamber. I'll give you more details on the final battle, and then I hope to hear your verdict.
Hey, Traveler, Paimon!
Oh, hey, Sweet Lolly! What's up?
Listen up. I have something really important.
What? Are you serious?
Natlan must pay the price for Mawika's use of the Ruler of Death's power. That price is death. I had thought that the Ruler of Death might have a change of heart after seeing the people of Natlan come together and fight so bravely. Even now that the war's over and the threat to Natlan is gone, it looks like that death is... I had to know your thoughts. I want to save her. Okay, good. That makes me feel... Thank you for standing up for us. There's clearly something special about you, so... If any... Oh, and please don't breathe a word of this. I'm sure she's well aware of the cost of using the Divine Throne's power. But if she finds out that anyone else knows, it could ruin our—
Got it. Mom's the—
Alright, that was the last major item on my to-do list. Now,
Go.
Don't worry, I said—
All right, you little munchkin. If you keep pestering me, I'm gonna have to get serious. I get 100 kids a day telling me they want to be the next Pyro Archon. Why should I train you? Nagging isn't gonna accomplish anything. No one can predict the future, and unless you have some exceptional job—
I can shoot those cornflakes in your kitchen from right here.
Haha, don't be ridiculous. You couldn't make that shot from all the way over here? Well, I'll be. The science of the canopy raised him tough. That's some real skill you got there, little lady. Maybe you really will be—
See this? I'm the first one of us to get an ancient name. And it's not just any ancient name, but Molly Po. If you ask me nicely, there's still time to join my team for the pilgrimage. No need to scowl. You lost and I won. It's no big deal.
I'll get my own ancient name soon enough. And it'll be an even better one.
Oh, really? Well, good luck with that. Unless... surely you...
That was fantastic. I can't believe I beat you in a race. Can't be more than a few days now until you're officially made the Pyro Archon. Excuse me, Pyro Archon, but would you be able to take a day off from running the nation to wrestle with me? I heard that the Pyro Archon inherits the knowledge stored in the sacred flame. And apparently...
Worried that you won't be able to beat me in a wrestling match anymore?
Why would I be worried about that? Never mind. Clearly, I'm just overthinking things. Come on.
After the darkness will come the dawn.
No one fights alone.
For Natlan!
Look at the sky! It's getting brighter at last!
We walk the righteous path, and the Pyro Archon will guide us.
The victors shall burn bright, while the losers must turn to ash. I have done what is required of me. The rules are now written into the Night Kingdom.
It is still not enough. All this can do is give my people courage. It will not see us through a true catastrophe. If you are to make the Natlanese alone bear the consequences of a broken world, you will have to bring more to the bar.
You are the greediest human I have ever met, and the fiercest negotiator. My domain is death, and its power comes at a great price.
I need that power. Only a hero can truly wield it, and heroes are not afraid of dying.
No. A fear of death is ingrained in all living things. If the wielder of this power, those are the rules.
Mine is a nation that will not yield to the Abyss. And it will certainly not yield to your rules. As their culture and civilization is transmitted through the generations and their faith grows, the people will go from strength to
Very well. I shall agree to help you. But I am merely a shade.
Then what do you propose?
Keep this a secret. If I am questioned about it, I will deny all involvement and claim that treacherous Shibbolunk.
That will not be a problem. Thank you. I am...
Come in. As you know, I've asked you to come here to discuss the task of wiping out the Abyss. Oh, but first, any progress on the ancient name? I'm surprised she was willing to help you. And by extension, me.
Wait, hold on. Wasn't the whole point of the ancient names for winning that huge battle? Why would the travelers...
That's right. The Abyss has retreated to the depths of the Night Kingdom. A place that has long since been corrupted by a... If we don't finish them off and restore the ley lines, the threat they pose to Natlan will remain. This is the fate Natlan has always been resigned to. For thousands of years, we have struggled on the brink of... But this time, I want to break the cycle. With the sacred flame, I can protect myself from the abyssal corruption, but beyond that, you are the only other person who can resist it. If your ancient name can't be forged, I will go alone. But if it can, I'd really love your help. Not completely. After all, the Night Kingdom is still plagued by abyssal corruption. But when I used the power of the Divine Throne, it dispelled a lot of that corruption. Plus, your ancient name is a special case, so the Lord of the Night will take special care of you. In short, the Ode of Resurrection still has a number of limitations, but I can promise that it...
Whoa! Are we forgetting something here? What about Paimon? What? You mean we'll be separated?
The Abyss is extremely devious. If you two go there together, you can bet they'll make Paimon their primary target just to put us...
Paimon wasn't that worried, but now she's petrified. What will you do without me? Okay, well, Paimon needs to think about this because you're really...
I greatly appreciate it. Everyone in Natlan knows how important this final battle is. You will be remembered and revered long into the future. If you have any other questions, please ask.
The Outlander with deep ties to this land returns. And this time...
The power that the Pyro Archon used to strike back at the Abyss came from the Ruler of Death. From what I know of her rules, she will demand death in return.
How do you know of this? I see. So, the Ruler of Death...
Natlan still has a final battle to fight. And I, too, have a final foe to face, for the sake of those countless lost souls, and a hope for Natlan's future.